So there's two reasons why most women will cheat. Now let me give you a bit of a disclaimer. Obviously there is a plethora of reasons why a woman could cheat on you. It's not just down to these two things. However, these are the main things that if you tick off the list and if you focus on these and you get these squared away, and obviously you follow the advice that I usually give in my videos a lot of the time as well, you are just a normal functioning human being. You're not a nerd, you're not a weirdo. You look after yourself, you go to the gym, you dress nice, you try and improve all aspects of your life. You won't really have to worry about a woman cheating on you or leaving you for that matter. If a woman looks at you and sees that you are progressing in every area of your life, it's very, very rare that she's going to decide to just jump off and go find somebody else. Doesn't really happen. Women operate in a picking the winners kind of mindset. You don't have to be at the top for a woman to pick you. You could just be doing well. You could be ambitious. You could be on your way there, and a woman can see that. A woman can see you putting the effort in. She can see that you're progressing in every area of your life. It's kind of called back the winning horse. She can see that you're going to win if you keep doing what you're doing. So as long as you consistently stay on that momentum upwards, she ain't going to leave. She's not going to go nowhere. What, to go find some other guy, some broke guy that's not making any progress? He's played video games all day, he's unemployed, no ambition, no drive? Of course not. Very rarely happens. So as long as you've ticked off all of those things and you can successfully say to me right now, yes, Luke, I'm improving every area of my life every single day. I'm not slacking. I'm not getting lazy and complacent just because I'm in a relationship now. I'm still on my shit. If you are consistently improving, you don't really have to worry about these things. However, there are two main things that you might be doing right now, two main mistakes that you might be making that could cause a woman to cheat on you if you're not careful. So number one is you are not valuing your attention enough. So let me just give you a quick lesson in female psychology, right, that I've learned through my personal experiences and also just from research and science and shit like that as well. I really like to go deep into topics. I like to learn things, and I think that's a good trait for you to have. Women subconsciously, a lot of them don't even realize they're doing this, but it's evolutionarily bred into them to do these things. They will subconsciously test you. And it's called a shit test. That's what they do, right? Let's say you are quite a weak individual. You don't really go to the gym very often. You're quite weak. You're not very strong, okay? She'll say something like, oh, why do you never pick me up? Or I just want you to pick me up, blah, blah, blah. She'll kind of test you in that area that you're weak in. Now, this is what we call a shit test. She's not directly saying to you, you're weak, you need to get in the gym. But she'll indirectly make that clear that she wants you to be strong. She wants you to be able to pick her up, for example, or throw her about in the bedroom. Do you know what I mean? So women do these kind of things. And what ties into that understanding of a woman just wants you to be the best, and if she can see that you're constantly progressing, she will stay with you. And she will test you in your weak areas. Maybe you're not very good in the bedroom. She'll indirectly test you in that area. She'll make little jokes, or she'll say something that you kind of think, is she hinting at something here? You'll know what I mean when it happens to you, but pay attention to these shit tests and work on those weaknesses. If you know that you're not strong, get in the gym and work on it. A real woman that's loyal to you, that wants you to win, she will look at you and think, right, I love this guy, he's progressing, however, he's not very good at this, or he's kind of weak in this area. Let me kind of hint at it. Let me make it very, very clear in an indirect way that I want him to work on this, because then he'd be the perfect man. That's kind of what they're doing for you, right? They're testing you to see if you can handle the pressure that she's putting on you. Because if you can handle that pressure that she's giving to you, you can handle the pressure from the world. And if you can handle the pressure from the world, you're going to be a successful individual, which means she has backed a winning horse. You understand what I'm saying? So don't see these shit tests. Don't see these moments where your woman has emotional mood swings or she's nagging at you. Don't see them as negatives. Don't see them as like, oh, my woman's always complaining and bitching, she's so sensitive. Take it as a test. Maybe she's testing you to see how loving you can really be when she's constantly crying. Can you be emotionally stoic enough to still go over and just give her a hug, even though you feel like, oh, I told you so, or why are you being so sensitive? Can you still be the emotionally strong, resilient individual that can go over there and just give her love? Little things like that, pay attention to it. Now, women do not want to be your number one priority, because if she is your number one priority, you're not prioritizing your personal growth. And if you're not prioritizing your personal growth, you're going to be a bum. She doesn't want to be over bum. You understand? So if she can feel that your attention will always be given to her no matter what she does, even if she disrespects you, she insults you, she walks all over you, she takes advantage of you, if she knows that you're just going to keep running straight back again and nothing will change, then she's not going to value you. And honestly, quite frankly, she's going to get pretty bored of you. And she's going to take you for granted, because she knows even if she goes and does something stupid, disrespectful, impulsive, she knows that she's going to keep getting your attention anyway, because you do not value your attention. Now, I've mentioned this plenty of times before, the attention currency that you hold as a man, that is your weapon. If a woman disrespects you, if she doesn't treat you in the way that you want to be treated as a man, you simply withdraw or you completely cut off your attention from that woman. Yeah, you don't just keep giving her, that's what makes you a simp. I know it's kind of cliche and it's a bit memey, that is what makes you a simp. If you consistently give a woman attention, even though she disrespects you and she treats you like shit, then you are a simp. Do not do that. If you are doing that, that's probably why your woman will cheat on you. If she knows that when she insults you, she does something you don't like, and she purposely does it even though she knows you don't like it, if she knows that when she disrespects you in this way, you're gonna withdraw attention, or you're gonna treat her differently, right? Now, don't be a retard about it. If you're in a relationship with a girl, you're in a long-term relationship, don't just ignore her for the whole day because I'm withdrawing my attention. Just make it very, very clear to your woman that you will not tolerate disrespectful or, negative behavior, let's just say. You can be the judge of what negative behavior may be, but let's say my girl talks to me in a way that I don't want to be spoken to, with a bit of attitude, a bit of a tone. I might joke about it at first and be like, oh, fucking hell, you woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning or whatever, right? If it continues, I'm like, right, listen, don't talk to me like that, please. And you do it in a very respectful way, but you're firm about it. And if she knows that you will respond in that way when she acts in a disrespectful way, she isn't going to go anywhere because she's not going to take the piss. Because she knows she will lose you if she takes the piss. Whereas some of you guys out here are being cheated on and you take her back again. Oh, it's okay, babe, here's all of my love and attention, even though you've just slept with another guy. That's not going to get you anywhere. That's going to get you consistently put in the friend zone or cheated on. This is some next level game. The second point, this is the most important, is the pain that she will feel from losing you isn't stronger than the temporary pleasure that she might get from an impulsive situation, let's just say. So you got to imagine this, right? She's at a club with her girlfriends and they're all partying and they're a bit drunk and a bit loose and a bit tipsy, whatever. And a guy who's attractive comes over and talks to your girlfriend. In that moment when she's drunk, she's not really thinking as logically as she normally would. She's thinking more based upon pleasure, dopamine, because she's in a drunk state of mind. That's what we do naturally as humans. So in that moment, the pain that she will feel, that she knows that she will feel from losing you, has to be stronger than the impulsive pleasure she might get from that situation. Do you understand what I'm saying? So for example, if your girlfriend is in the club and an attractive guy comes over and flirts with your girlfriend, she has to know for a fact, if I do this, I know that my boyfriend is not going to be with me anymore. He will go. Now, the way that you create that fear of losing you is through, number one, being valuable enough. So you have to be a guy that stands out from the competition. You can't just be a normal guy sitting there playing video games, no money, nothing going for him, no ambition. You can't just be a fucking nerd, little porn addict, not very good in the bedroom. This is why I teach what I teach in the sexual mastery, because you guys need to get this shit on top. You need to be on top of your game in the bedroom and out of the bedroom. So go and check out the sexual mastery course right now, and I guarantee you that will make you that stud that you want to be. So she knows, okay, if I interact with this guy, if I indulge in this temporary quick pleasure of, flirting with a guy, maybe even going as far as cheating on you, that you will leave. This is very important. You have to have the ability to walk away from situations that aren't serving you, from situations that are disrespecting you. You can't just put up with it because, oh, I'm comfortable, oh, whatever, it was one time. You can't make excuses for her. Okay, she has to know, okay, if I do this, if I treat him with disrespect, he's gonna go. And I don't want him to go because, number one, you are valuable. Remember, you got to make sure you're working on yourself. You're in the gym, you're making money. You give her a life that no other guy at your age can give. Now, it's difficult, but that's what makes it worth it. So you have to be valuable enough that she feels as if she's not going to find another guy like you. That's number one. And number two, you just have to simply be firm. Let her know this. Set your boundaries from the start. But listen, I just want to make something very, very clear. Do it in a bit of a jokey way, but make it clear that you're being serious about it at the same time. Be a bit light-hearted. Don't be, all, right, here's the boundaries, here's the rules, I've got my notebook, you have to follow these rules. Like, bro, be normal about it, do you know what I mean? But tell her, listen, here's some of the things that I consider cheating. I don't want you flirting with a guy, I don't want you texting guys on Instagram, I don't want you doing this in the club, blah, blah, blah. You can do whatever you want, but just don't do these, all right? And we'll be happy. Just make your boundaries and your rules, I guess you could say, for what you want in a relationship clear. But do it in a fun and light-hearted way. Don't be a fucking, you know, a tyrant about it. Don't be reigning over your girlfriend and controlling her and making sure she behaves in this exact way, otherwise I'm going to leave. My girlfriend will not cheat on me, because if she does, she knows I'm gone and she will never hear from me again. She's blocked. She's not going to message back. It is over forever. She will know Luke Spurgeon is never coming back. She can watch me on YouTube. She can see me on Instagram. You're never getting a text again. That's it. It's done. And she knows that. Now, that risk, that pain that she might feel from doing that outweighs the temporary pleasure she might feel in the moment of being in the club and just kissing some random guy. Do you understand? So you have to establish that through being valuable enough to where she's never going to find a guy like you ever again. And number two, by making it clear to her what your boundaries are. Understood? These two reasons, followed by what I said before, if you max out all of these things and you make sure you're taking them seriously and you actually implement them, I guarantee you will never be cheated on ever again. So look after yourself. Sexual Mastery is down below. The coaching is also down below. Go and check them out. Change your life ready for 2024, and I'll see you soon. Boom.